I met Min driving to putt-putt golf during my callback activity as a first year with the Bee Gees. And on that car ride, I began to learn who this mysterious Min Chung was. And if you haven't had the chance to hear a bit about Min's life story, I'm gonna give you a little gist. So originally from South Korea, we went to high school in Switzerland and came to UVA with hopes of the Commerce School, which he obviously achieved, because he's awesome. And his studies were interrupted in between his second and third year so that he could serve his civic duty and go to Korea and serve in the Marines for 2 years. Upon his return to the States, he was thrust into the rigors of third-year comm school, which according to many comm students is the worst year of their academic lives, while at the same time acclimating to American culture and essentially rejoining the Bee Gees after a 2-year hiatus. And through it all, Min persevered. And I think I've come to understand how he did that. Last semester, someone in the group asked Min what it's like to be an international student, and he said something to the tone of, "You have to be driven to want to learn about American culture to be successful." This drive has led Min to be perpetually curious, and that's something that I really associate with him. The other day, he asked me, we're talking about weddings for some reason. We have a couple of Bee Gees getting married soon, so that could have been why. We started talking about the traditions of marriage and how they assimilate into modern culture, and I didn't really know how we got down this rabbit hole, but it all began with Min asking questions. And it really helped me see our world in fresh eyes. And I feel like that's what Min really has brought to the Bee Gees. He's brought a fresh perspective that we would never have if he wasn't here. And so Min, as you move on to bigger things in New York, honestly, never stop being curious. Because through your curiosity, you have inspired me to not just accept what happens, but to ask why. I've had a blast living in the house with you this year. I'm so glad to have the chance to call you a brother in the Bee Gees and a true friend during my time here at UVA. We're really going to miss you, Min, but my sadness is eclipsed by my unbelievable excitement to see you absolutely blow these people's minds with this next song.